still counting down from Modern Warfare 2 and the COD Next event, followed by the Modern Warfare 2 beta as of next week. And while we've got a lot upcoming, including some more everything you need to know videos to round us into those two events, today we got kind of a curveball in relation to new information coming out that may very well be confirmed as of next week at the COD Next event. But for right now, it might have you scratching your head a little bit. So that said, as we go along, drop your thoughts down below. Do you like the sound of either of these leaks that we learned about, or rather, I guess, kind of official reveals? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, you'd like to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and anything COD related, with COD Next, the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer beta coming up, and the launch of the game to follow shortly thereafter, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. We're on that road to 500,000 subscribers, so if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Call of Duty and Modern Warfare 2 related, I'd love to have you in the community. And finally, check out my friends over at Gamer Advantage for the best blue light glasses on the market, but more on them a little bit later. Let's start out with maybe the more surprising of things here. The prospect that, well, our fan favorite map of Verdansk looks like it's returning, but maybe with a slight catch and might not be how you want it to. Earlier today, GameSpot did a mobile game showcase where they closed the show with a little bit of information about Call of Duty Mobile, but also in the process of such, they confirmed Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Now the official title here for what was previously Project Aurora, but in this they gave us a little bit of a teaser that has the infill sequence and showcases some of the information. But that infill sequence is the original Warzone infill sequence. The same exact thing, which is that C-130 coming above the clouds, and then you transition to inside where you're about to jump out. Now, that's one teaser here, but it was also interesting that whenever the official project was announced, the Twitter handle Warzone Mobile, which is the official Twitter for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, ended up having not too many followers on it, but at the time, they ended up having a banner that was players dropping into Verdansk. Now, I saw this, a lot of other people saw this, but I tweeted it, and I don't want to say that we maybe spooked them, but immediately after tweeting that, or like a minute or two after, they actually changed it, to which there's a new banner now on that, which still hints towards Verdansk. You have a little bit of that green Modern Warfare 2-esque branding with a little bit of that C-130 that you can see visible, but also in that little sort of collage of images, you can see the top-down view of what was Stadium from Verdansk as well. So it seems like Verdansk is indeed returning, but the catch is that it seems like within Warzone Mobile. So personally, I'm not holding out hope to see this come back to Warzone, what may be called Warzone Legacy, what we have right now. I'm not really expecting it to be coming within Warzone 2 immediately. We'll talk about that in a second, but it is something that will be coming back for whatever reason within Warzone Mobile. This was previously rumored to be the case, but it seems like it is actually going to be happening. Now, there were some other details also given here where there's going to be apparently cross progression and up to 120 players per lobby in that Warzone Mobile gameplay experience. Now, cross progression does not mean cross play. That does not mean that you're going to be playing on mobile and you'll end up playing somebody that's on PC or PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. That straight up would not be a fair gunfight unless you have one of those things that's like the controller for mobile, but rather cross progression means that any sort of playtime, XP, whatever that you earn on Warzone Mobile will then indeed transfer over to what is presumed to be your overall seasonal battle pass, your overall rank, and things like that. So that will still count towards your playtime for your overall Call of Duty account, but not necessarily playing against players on different platforms. Now, I'd be curious, though, if this actually is the case where then COD Mobile includes that ranking system in with the mainline titles of Modern Warfare 2, of Warzone 2, of Warzone Mobile, if that's cross progression as well, but right now, there's no information on that. 120 players, again, that kind of sounds all right for Warzone Mobile. I don't recall off the top of my head what the Battle Royale portion of COD Mobile right now has, but I mean, that's matching what we have in Caldera at the moment. I still think that Caldera on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation absolutely could be 150, but that's a different story for a different day. Now, the weird details about all of this is that if Warzone Mobile is meant to be the same exact experience as Warzone 2, I mean, that's why we've seen things from Modern Warfare 2 leak in the Warzone Mobile alpha files, and with that cross progression, it kind of hints towards that further, but with seeing Verdansk again, does that mean that while we probably won't see it at launch, of course, does that mean that maybe at some time in the future we can see Verdansk? I mean, that again brings back the question of sizing and install issues that we've seen beforehand, but anyways, certainly makes you think. After that, though, we can talk a little bit about some Warzone 2 potential leaks. Now, this information comes from Metaphor, a YouTube content creator and streamer who apparently has some sources here with this. It was quoted by the Ghost of Hope, and some of the stuff we have heard kind of whispers of in the past, so it makes me more inclined to at least hear it out. But he ended up tweeting earlier today, Warzone 2 update. NPCs are in the map randomly, container-based looting as well as floor loot, so kind of similar to what we have now. Different sized backpacks for different storage space, which would absolutely make things a game changer in terms of fundamentals. New contracts with no details on that. He said the helicopter from High Rise is usable, and that the toxic gas coming into the map would not be toxic gas, but instead would be a dust storm. Now, closing out also that with the tires can be shot out from cars. We've seen that and we've detailed that quite a few times. So the big things that I pick away from this that are kind of newer information mixed in with some stuff that we already know is the different size backpacks, the toxic gas becoming a more so dust storm, and then the helicopter from High Rise. That's kind of just a detail that probably is going to be the helicopters that we're used to. But anyways, the different size backpacks absolutely opens up an entirely different avenue for a sort of different gameplay loop. This was rumored within DMZ, and it seems like a lot of the mechanics may actually be coming over from DMZ from what has been leaked beforehand into Warzone 2 if this does hold true, and so that could change some of the gameplay quite a bit. Depending on how much inventory space, ammo, perks, or weapons, equipment, and stuff like that take up, it could absolutely be a game changer where maybe you only have enough room for 3 mags or something like that of AR, but in a bigger backpack, you end up having all that you're normally used to. So adding another sort of layer to the gameplay experience and things that you need to account for. Now, obviously, all of this will either be confirmed or denied in a couple of days' time at COD Next, with all the reveals we're seeing with Modern Warfare 2, with Warzone 2. If there's even potentially gameplay on deck for that, that is something that goes even above and beyond. So all this stuff looks to be confirmed in a couple of days, but certainly interesting to bring up and to think about at the moment. But that said, just wanted to fill you guys in here with this. Some of the stuff that we had planned for today didn't quite fall through as such. We'll see that here going forward into the weekend, but wanted to fill you guys in with some stuff that is definitely interesting, I think. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you guys looking forward to Verdansk returning, but maybe not in the capacity you were hoping for? Do you hope this opens up the potential future for Warzone and the return for Verdansk? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. Make sure you check out my friends over at Gamer Advantage as well. I've been talking about them for a year and a half at this point, and I will still swear by them. I sit at my PC and work for 8 to 12 hours a day, so they absolutely help me out. I'd say Gamer Advantage is the advantage of espresso in combating that blue light and helping keep my sleeping patterns intact, my eyes not fatigued, and all. I've used pairs off Amazon for quite some time, but Gamer Advantage is head and shoulders above anything you'll find on those sort of generic pairs. Their comfortable, durable, and lightweight frames make them a great choice for all-day use, and their lenses are clinically proven. I swear by these guys. Their technical breakdowns, of course, can go above and beyond what a casual like me can ever try to explain. So if you'd like to learn more, head on over to the link in the description below and check it out a little further. Or if you guys want to pick something up, use code Espresso for 10% off your entire order. But that said, if you guys want to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, all things Warzone, COD Next is right around the corner, and we'll be there streaming and creating content for you. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. But for now, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.